Joining us today is Xavier Mesrobian from Skkynet. We're going to talk about cybersecurity. Welcome, Xavier.
Good morning, Sid. How are you?
Just fine. There's been a lot of interest in the potential of the industrial Internet of Things. It's something we talk a lot about at this conference in particular. How has this affected your business as a whole, and how are you responding with new products and solutions?
That's a very good question. Skynet was formed from Cogent real-time systems. Cogent's been in the market for 19 years, and in fact, with our industrial internet or with our industrial automation experience, we created Skynet to address that one issue, which is securing the industrial Internet of Things. So that has really been our focus.
What do you see as the two biggest challenges for manufacturers and processors in protecting their operations, as they make this transition to the industrial Internet of Things?
I think the number one issue is security. But there's another issue as well, and that is being able to leverage new technologies to take advantage of enhanced performance or optimization of the factory floor. They work hand in hand because in order to get access to those third-party services, they have to expose their process data. And that's where the challenge becomes, because to do connecting a plant or any remote monitoring facility right, you need to have the right security in place. And as we know from this conference, it's not a simple problem. It requires a very complex solution.
Following up on that, most manufacturers and processors seeking, they're collecting the data and they need big data analytics to sort through this massive amount of information they're going to be getting. And I'm wondering how your solutions would help someone do that.
We're agnostic. We take the position that we will work with any hardware manufacturer, any software company, any HMI, and for that matter, any big data analytics. We don't take one position to say you need to work with, Splunk, for instance. We're saying clearly, let the client decide where they want the data to go, and if they want it to go to multiple locations, if they want analytics at one end and they want to have reporting on another end, it's their choice. So we make it easy for them to choose. But more importantly, what we also offer is the ability to marry big data analytics with business rules. And that's the holy grail, is to be able to say, well, if you see something happening or my oil level's too low, I want you to slow down the turbine. We can actually have that change happen in real time without an operator involvement, if they wish to have it that way.
In the enterprise software arena, it's predicted that like 25% of all new software purchases will be software as a service. We see that an awful lot. Do you believe that's going to apply in industrial automation? And if so, what is Skynet doing to address this issue?
Again, a great question. If you take a look at plants and how they work, and you take a look at the internet, as network latencies approach the plant polling rates, all of a sudden software as a service becomes advantageous. You get scalability, low cost, in fact, low total cost of ownership. You get somebody else managing your entire infrastructure. That's when I believe that you're going to start seeing that happen. And I do believe that's happening already today, because in applications or in SCADA applications where you are only needing to have a polling rate of 1 second, internet latencies are far faster than 1 second, even using cellular coverage. So in those environments, you can take a SCADA system that's software serviced and deliver it at a tremendously low cost. In some cases, as low as $50 a month, as opposed to $4,000 a location. What we're doing is we're building our partnerships to make that happen. So leveraging our secure cloud service, our embedded HMI, our ability to acquire the data, and the ability to display the data, we're going to make it easy for customers to move into that arena.
One last question. What initiatives is your company taking to improve the cybersecurity of its operations and solutions itself? I mean, you got a security issue as well.
We take a very different approach to security than most other companies. And that is that we believe that security should be your primary concern. All your solutions, all our products are built with secure solutions by design in such a way that it is impossible to separate the security component of our solution from the actual product. Now that's very different because if you start looking at some of the larger companies or any companies that are delivering solutions to the manufacturing space, is that they build solutions in silos. So you're building a solution and then you have security in a silo. So they built the product and then they go to the security experts and say, now how do I make this secure? Well, the problem is that security needs to be at the top. And so our entire focus is keeping security at the very top level, isolating all plants, isolating all remote facilities, isolating all devices so that they stand independent on their own, but they can freely share data.
Thank you, Xavier.
Thank you, Sid.
We've been speaking with Xavier Mesrobian, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Skynet, and thank you for watching.